Ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie. It's your boy Retro. Let you know that registration for Mission 448 is open. You can register today and ride the four corners of your state or multiple states. Who's going to be the first to collect the four corners of each of the lower 48 states? Hashtag Who's Got Next. Register today and ride the four corners of your state.
Y'all make sure y'all check out the Retro Philosophy Show on YouTube with my man Retro. Like, subscribe, comment, share, copy the link, put it on Instagram in your bio, put it on your Facebook page. Send it to your mama, text it to somebody. But y'all make sure y'all follow this page, Retro Philosophy.
Yo, what up, everybody, including Lottie Dottie? You already know what it is. It's your boy Retro with you on today. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I've chosen to rejoice and be glad. How about you? Yeah. Lottie Dottie, what you up to, girl? Yo, it's your boy Retro, man. I want to hop on here and talk to you real quick. I got some stuff I got to get done here in just a little bit. But I got a little bit of time because I'm on my way to my destination. As you can see, I got the paver in the back, or at least the roller. So I got uh, time for real talk. Yo, the effort and the impact. The effort and hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick. Bada boom, bada bang. Because y'all got to know that your boy ain't playing no games. Yeah, there we go. Yes, sir. You see that right there? Mission 448. Let me talk about that for a minute. If you have not already registered for Mission 448, you still got time. I'm just say that. You still got time to register to ride one of the Mission 448 rides. Okay. Now we have been doing the four corners for the past what 2, 3 years. Um, and and it's been fun. Of course, I haven't completed all. We're after the lower 48 states. I should say it this way. We're after the four corners of the lower 48 states and so we're on our way, and so you can be joining us on this mission. Who's going to collect all of the lower 48 states first is a good question, and I don't have the answer for you. It might be me, it might be somebody else, but we're going to keep on trucking until we get there. We will be including some other rides as well. We're going to roll out the Nifty 50 Classic Adventure that's going down this year, August. And so, this one is special for me and to me because it's something that I came up with in celebration of me turning 50 years old. I turned 50 in December. Yes, sir. I know I look 25, but I was 50. And so what I did was I went out and got me a 1975 Gold Wing. Still got to get a little work done to her, make sure she road ready. And then we're gonna ride her up to Maryland, pick up Route 50 and ride it end to end. So you got a 50-year-old gentleman on a 50-year-old motorcycle riding Route 50 in its entirety end to end. It's gonna be bananas. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be classic. You don't want to miss this ride. We've already got your boy K Solo. He says, Retro, I'm coming. I'm riding the ride with you. I'm doing it. So he's already locked in. We'll be having him on the show. We'll talk about that in depth and detail and here real soon. And you too can join us on this epic cross country journey, just celebrating freedom, celebrating maturity, celebrating all things vintage, retro, classic, and because my dad and them used to say, if it's new, it ain't true. So anyway, so that's one of the 448 rides, Mission 448 rides as well. You can click on our link, which I will add to this feed, and it'll take you to the page where you can choose which ride you want to do. If you want to ride the four corners of Colorado, you can just click the arrow down arrow button and just select Colorado. It'll give you the instructions and everything. And we're gonna be rolling out one more awesome ride March the 5th. So we'll be rolling that out in honor of my dad. So just stay tuned. March is right around the corner, guys. We'll roll that one out. I haven't rolled this one yet, so you might be the first one to ride this one, but it's gonna be, it's yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So anyway, the effort and the impact. Now, have you ever heard someone tell a story and they were so excited about the story, but you were there when the story played out and it wasn't as let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't as fabulous as they told it to be. Now, I'm not saying that they are lying. I'm not saying that they're embellishing, but they're telling it from their perspective. They're telling it as it affected them. Again, the effort and the impact. Okay. Now, there are some people that make very little effort to impact you. Y'all hear me good? But the impact was so grand, it was so enormous because it had more to do with you than it did them. There have been people in my life. Okay, let me say it this way. Perfect example. There's a scripture in the Bible where the woman is talking to Jesus, and he says something to her. He says to her, "It is not meat to give the children's bread. It's not proper. It's not right. It's not becoming to give the children's bread to dogs." Many of you would have taken that as an insult. But you know what this woman says? She says, "Yea, Lord, so be it." In other words, but even the dogs, if you're going to compare me to the dogs, she said, but even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table. There are some people that set out to insult you, but the insult could make a resounding impact in your life. It can leave, oh my goodness, you guys got to hear me, okay? And sometimes when we tell the story, they end up looking like the good guy, even though they had bad intentions, even though they put very little, if any, effort into blessing you. But because of who you are and where you are and what's on your life as it relates to the favor of God, it impacted you in a positive light. The Bible talks about, it says, what the devil meant for evil, God turned it for my good. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Stop worrying about the offensive language, the offensive behavior, because not everything that's offensive has to offend when you are anointed by God. I see you, devil, but I'm going to allow this to work for me. Romans, and we know all things work together for good to them that love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. So, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including C1s, what's going on, brother? Including Lottie, please know and understand that irregardless of what that old slewfoot, low down, no good slimy devil is doing in your life as it relates to trying to harm you, as it relates to trying to derail you, discourage you, cause you to lose focus, fall by the wayside, falter along the way, etc., etc., etc. Please know and understand that it's working for my good. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm so anointed till God had to appoint me. I'm too anointed to be disappointed because I'm appointed by God. I'm just saying. When it gets difficult, God gives you, he gives you wisdom. He gives you vision. He gives you the tenacity. He gives you the audacity, come on, somebody, to stand in the face of adversity. It caused 10 men to fall by the wayside, but because of who you are and because of where you are, God says, not you, son. No, you're not going to fall. You're going to stand. And I'm going to show you that in the midst of your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Very little effort some people make. Now, they have the ability, they have the means, the wherewithal to be a blessing to you, but they make very little effort to do so, if any at all. But it can leave an impact on you that will change you, that will shape you, that will mold you. And now I'm thinking of somebody right now, and I'm going to leave them nameless. But there were so many people who looked at this individual and this individual's siblings and this individual's mother and tried to say they would never be nothing. She a doctor now, making good money, doing real good in life. She know who she is. If she see this, she know I'm talking about her. And a lot of stuff, people who were talking negative really did have the position to encourage, to strengthen, to teach, to educate, so on and so forth, but they didn't. But even that can leave an impact on an individual. And sometimes it's things like that that will push you to the point of success. Because you say, I'll be doggone if I let you see me swim. I'll be doggone if I give up now. Sometimes people succeed not for themselves. They they succeed to prove a point to somebody else. And man, that's a conversation to have right there because I've got mixed feelings about that. Um, so, maybe we'll rally back for that conversation in the studio. But my point is, ladies and gentlemen, there are people, and I'm telling you this so you don't be that person. Because sometimes we are annoyed by people when in all actuality, they are our assignment. You have been assigned to that person. And the reason why you are annoyed with them is because the devil wants you to miss your purpose. The devil wants you to miss your assignment. The devil wants you to find fault. When what you're really called to do is help this individual. Each one reach one, each one teach one. Be careful how you are so easily annoyed with people. I get it, they're doing some foolish stuff. But were you not there once upon a time, your doggone self? And God's grace and God's mercy kept you. And now you're doing better for yourself. Who are you helping? Who have you intentionally, purposefully, strategically look back to help? I know you can't help everybody, but you got to help somebody. He said, when you are converted, strengthen your brethren. Some of you guys have platforms, you have following, you have, even your advice carries weight in certain circles. But you ain't trying to help nobody with the little power you got. You go squander with these folk when the ones that, let me hirsch before I get on the soapbox. Because some of y'all out there watching right now, let me stop. I'm gonna just shut up and stop. Stop it, retro. Stop it. Just stop. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop. But see, even stuff like that. Oh boy. So you got to be careful, man, because sometimes you forget how many people you did wrong, but they never forget when you did them wrong. Oh, they may not come back with vengeance, but the tables always turn. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Listen to me. Tell your neighbor. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor. Say, neighbor. Neighbor, say, huh? Okay. Now tell that neighbor the tables do turn. Yeah, yeah. They turn just like Spinderella at the dance. Back in the '90s. Y'all know who Spinderella is? Y'all don't know who Spinderella is? Oh man, she was the DJ for Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper's here. You don't remember? Y'all don't know Salt and Pepper? Oh, come on, bro. Well, anyway, the tables turn. Just like when the DJ, see, I grew up in the era where they spun records. Now they just press play for MP3s and. But anyway, the tables do indeed turn. And when the tables turn, for me, oh man, I want to be fed. Case in point, let me share this with you. My wife and I, we've been blessed in life, and we've been able to mentor some young people. We've been able to encourage some young people, pour into some young people, and the list goes on and on and on. We did it in times when we didn't realize we were doing it. We had no manual to do it. We just did what was natural. Uh, we did a lot for others what we needed for ourselves and did not have. And so anyway, the tables turn. See, you're not always the one dishing out. It does come a time where you get to receive. And I'm so grateful because there are people right now who, now that the tables turn, now I'm receiving. My children, for crying out loud, um, you know, they've come into who they are, and We've poured into them, and now they pour into us. I'm saying you got to live life like you know that tables will turn, because they will. Look at yourself. You got them little wrinkles there in the corner of your eye. You know, you have to go get them glasses. You got, goodness gracious, put some foam on a little spot up there because this, just to try to hold on. Y'all don't laugh at me. Play fun. What's my point? My point is all of these are signs that you are getting older, and sooner or later we all gonna leave here. So if nothing else but chronologically, tables turn. Because I told my wife when I left the house this morning, I said, I'm getting ready to act like I'm 22 and go knock this work out. I'm going to get it done quick and fast. Wishful thinking. I'm still going to try. But I ain't 22 no more and will never be 22 again. The tables turn. You know what I'm saying? And so live your life knowing that the tables turn. And when those tables turn, will you be pushed away or will you be invited to sit down and eat? Because they remember the days and the times when you poured into them, the days and the times when you spoke life into their situation. And now they're in a position to do even more than you did for them, for you. Some people, let me see where I'm gonna park this thing at. Look at here, we got to be careful, folks. I think I can pull it up there. That might be the best thing to do. We got to be careful, folks. I'm on the job site, so I got to get this work done because I ain't trying to be here all day. I'm going to finish up and make it do what it do. Impact, let me say it this way, effort versus impact. Okay. And please know that there's a difference. They don't have to make full effort for it to leave a lasting impact on your life or for it to be impactful for your life. See it and them for what it and they are. And just know that God got your back. It's your boy Retro. You already know what it is, man. We working today. And so we're gonna go ahead and make it do what it do. Yo, if you have not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, go on over to and subscribe. Yeah, go on over to YouTube and subscribe. And make sure you like and comment on the videos and things. And again, Mission 448. Mission 448. You see it right there, right? Mission 448 in the building. If you ride a motorcycle, you ought to be registering for Mission 448, man. And we'll be talking more about that. So, yo, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, we appreciate you. Next go round. All right. Bed down for the night. Talking about a serious hurricane coming this way from the Virginia area. And I'm not going to be going down this mountain. So it's time to get a little shut-eye.